Dream was once the single biggest Minecraft YouTuber of all time. He was able to make an almost cult-like following of over 30 million people, become the main guy in the biggest Minecraft SMP of all time, and completely change how people make Minecraft videos even to this day. But recently, and really over the past few years, Dream has seen himself in controversy after controversy. He has not even uploaded a Minecraft video in the past month and has seen a 90% drop in views. But how could somebody go from arguably being considered the face of Minecraft to now being considered a washed up pedophile of a YouTuber? What could have possibly gone wrong? Dream started making Minecraft videos in July of 2019, and his first one was called "This Cursed Minecraft Video Will Trigger You." The important thing about this video to realize is that around this time in Minecraft videos, this type of video structure was very much a trend. He also made a couple videos referencing and trying to find the seed to PewDiePie's Minecraft world, because at that time, PewDiePie was doing his now famous Minecraft Let's Play. I think that because of all these trendy things that Dream had started his channel off by doing, it's pretty clear to realize that Dream was always destined from the beginning to try to be able to blow up and make a couple of huge videos that are gonna make millions of views apiece. And it really didn't take him long to be able to find a lot of success doing what he was doing. After only a few months of making Minecraft videos, he made and started his Minecraft series titled Minecraft But, which basically consisted of him playing Minecraft with some sort of weird different aspect of the game changed to add a level of difficulty to it. This was really the first time that Dream had ever seen a large amount of success from something that was his own original idea, something that he wasn't hopping on a bandwagon for. And honestly, people back then had started copying and doing what Dream was doing, so he went from being the guy copying what everybody else was doing to now having hordes of other Minecraft YouTubers making their own Minecraft butt videos. And then in around summer of 2020, Dream started the Dream SMP, and oh my god, I am not going to explain to you what the Dream SMP is. Are you even fucking kidding me? But the reason I'm talking about this is because Dream would really find himself in his first real controversy on the Dream SMP. At some point during a live stream of the Dream SMP, Dream had yelled out a war cry, probably to be some sort of joke or whatever to add comedic effect.
Light it, light it, light it. Go, go, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, go, 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 go. Go, get out! Viva la resistance! Let's go!
But Twitter, like they always do, did not see it like that and immediately started accusing Dream of being insensitive to Native American people. Now, even though in the grand scheme of things, this kind of controversy really isn't that big of a deal and he 100% should have ignored it, Dream instead made multiple different tweets talking about it, mentioned it in live streams, and apologized multiple times saying that, oh, I'll educate myself, I'll get better.
And that I'm sorry to anybody who we offended by doing the war cry yesterday. I just got a donation saying to do a war cry. We did it and had no intention to offend anybody.
But really all this did was just show people that Dream was the type of guy to respond to any type of criticism at all, no matter how severe it was. Then, a few months later, just like every single other Minecraft YouTuber to ever exist, Dream would find himself in grooming allegations. Is that not the most original thing you've ever heard in your life? A Minecraft YouTuber having grooming allegations? A Twitter user by the name of I Cannot Pronounce That made a couple tweets and videos talking about how Dream had allegedly groomed her. All of this was right after he had made his now famously awful face reveal video. Now, in retrospect, the girl who was accusing Dream of all these allegations never gave perfectly clear-cut allegations or references to exactly what she was talking about. She said that Dream had groomed her, but by definition, grooming means when someone builds a relationship, trust, and emotional connection with a child or young person so they can manipulate, exploit, and abuse them. Now, whether Dream actually groomed this girl or not is really still unknown, but whether he did or not, it still definitely ruined his reputation in the eyes of a lot of people, and he probably still sees that stain on his reputation to this day. Then the most famous drama that Dream has ever found himself in, where he was being accused of cheating in Minecraft speedruns. Just the most sex-having activity you could possibly do. Dream was streaming himself doing some Minecraft speedruns live, and a few of the items that are very much crucial to be able to beat the game, Ender Pearls and Blaze Rods, he seemed to have been getting at an unusually high rate. So much so that a few people had actually gone through all of the live streams and looked at the rates that he had gotten these items, and it turned out that the drop rates that Dream was getting was 1 in 7.5 trillion. Now, Dream's response to this wasn't just admitting that he had cheated, which we now know that he did. He instead hired a quote-unquote like a Harvard astrophysicist to calculate whatever the fuck his odds were to be able to try to prove himself innocent.
2. The odds are wrong. I hired a professional statistician with a PhD that is an active astrophysicist to write an analysis, and I'll be going over parts of that analysis today.
It seemed that Dream just really didn't want to admit until the absolute last possible second that he had cheated, which, if you think about it in the eyes of trying to save your reputation, is really stupid. Why wouldn't you just be honest with people and tell people? He ended up saying that it was some sort of mistake, that he had left some sort of pack on that he was using in some of his other videos while speedrunning, but I feel like it's pretty obvious that he must have known that from the beginning, so why didn't he just say that? Finally, we come to Dream's newest controversy, where, like he does, he was being accused of grooming kids. I mean, how many times can Minecraft YouTubers do this before we catch on? Then actor and voice actor Nicholas Kantu, otherwise known as Junkie Janker, had a few funny things to say about this on Twitter. Now, I'm not gonna go crazy in depth into this entire controversy because I could be here forever, and I've already made a video talking about that, but the important thing to know is that Dream had released a video of Nicholas being obviously intoxicated and saying some pretty bad things to an Uber driver.
I want to tell you right now, you are Australopithecus Cro-Magnon rock fucking stupid. You're retarded, you're fucking Down syndrome, I don't give a fuck. You do not understand that your literacy level needs to be brought up from the fucking Mariana Trench, and you have a fucking issue with your intelligence. When the bites come, and the ants come at me, it'll take 10,000, 100,000 of them to take me down. So that's how minuscule you are to my size, right? My stature of intelligence, character, body, and reverence in the world.
He did this as an attempt to try to say that Nicholas was actually bad and he was innocent because Nicholas had done something worse than he did, which automatically, you know, just makes him immune to any type of drama he could find himself in. But the general consensus of Dream having this video was, why is Dream holding on to videos of underage kids being intoxicated? Was he trying to hold blackmail on Nicholas? One thing that I haven't talked about yet is Dream stands. Now, like I said at the beginning of the video, Dream had amassed an almost cult-like following of over 30 million people, and I'm referring to Dream stans whenever I say that. For some reason in the beginning, Dream had been able to amass a very large group of very much obsessive and toxic fans that would go to almost any length to defend Dream, even if it wasn't ever deserved. But instead of ever really trying to shut down all of the toxicity that his stans were obviously causing, he basically made a video saying that there's nothing wrong with being, you know, really obsessed with a celebrity or liking a celebrity, basically implying that he's completely fine with people being obsessed over him and liking him that much. The reason I feel like this is probably just because it's able to make him more subscribers and, you know, more talked about, therefore more publicity, and that was really his original goal, I think, with starting out his YouTube channel. But that was always my biggest problem with Dream. He was never really able to understand how toxic and just disruptive his stans were, and he basically encouraged them to be as toxic as possible at any given moment. For reference, Nicholas Kantu, the guy I talked about, you know, earlier, a few years ago had a drama where he had made fun of Dream a little bit on Twitter, and in response, Dream stans made fun of his dead dog passing away, and that was really what set Nicholas Kantu over the edge of literally stopping all content creation on the internet. I mean, that's how obsessive his stans were, and that's just one example. There's so many other things I could talk about. And even whenever he had realized that, you know, his stans would go too far or across the line, he never really seemed that worried about it or really cared that much. He never really sat down and made a video saying, it's not cool to do this, or it's not cool to do that. He let his audience be as obsessive as they wanted to, and that was very much a negative thing for his reputation. Time and time again, it seems like Dream has just found himself in worse and worse drama. But I think it's just finally good that people are starting to realize that, hey, maybe some guy who finds himself in 25 different controversies a year might not just be that good of a guy. He recently, for the first time in his entire career, lost subscribers in a month, and I think it's pretty safe to say that at this point, Dream has lost basically any reputation that he might have still had. I know that this video was like different than a lot of the other videos I've made. It was like really scripted and shit like that, and it wasn't as funny as most of my other ones, but that's really just because this topic is something that I'm pretty interested in, and you know, controversy or commentary and Dream just go hand in hand. Like, I mean, if you look at commentary a few years ago, that's all it was, and I kind of wanted my turn to talk about it, so that's that. I hope you guys liked the video. I know it was a little bit different, but yeah, that's it. Bye.